Just for 1 second?
Sure.
Okay, who's first?
I like to first.
I'm going to go ahead and actually just turn this off.
Okay, I'll go
Yes,
first.
okay.
And the
So
one
turn the gas back on, and it actually heats from this side.
Okay, so you got your convection oven here. I'll start out with just how to operate it, because that's probably your most important thing. It's going to take, when you come in the morning, it's probably going to take about 15 or so minutes to warm up. Maybe you want to give yourself 15 or 20, depending on the temperature range you're going to warm up to. So here's your control panel. Very simple, very basic. I'll start out here. What we did is we put a gas on and off on the front of the unit because of situations like this. You have seismic feet. It's going to be almost impossible for you to get back there and turn off the gas if you need to do it. You're going to have to get on top of this unit to get back there and turn off the gas. So we have a kind of a safety feature here to where we can turn the gas off from coming inside the unit right here on the front.
Okay.
So you're going away for Christmas break. You literally, most people will probably turn it off from the back if they're going to be gone for 3 or 4 weeks, but you don't have to. You could turn it off here, and the idea is now there's no gas coming into the oven. The gas in the back would still be on in the main line, but it would not be entering the oven because this is going to turn that off. It's not going to allow it in. So it's a nice little safety feature. Here, there's no worries about it. A lot of times we put it in here because these are next to, say, a charbroiler or something that could catch fire. So someone could quickly get this, get out of the way, and go get the fire extinguisher. That way, it will save the oven from gas being poured into the oven, even though it's still on and it's still back. So, but this should typically just stay on. You don't need to be turning this off on a daily basis or anything
And
like
if
that.
this is not on, so gas is constantly going in there, even when it's not.
Only when the unit's calling for it. Only when the unit's calling for it. So when we turn it on, and so to turn it on, you have to have it in cook mode. And to turn it on, you just put it in either low fan or high fan.
Okay.
That's your on-off button right here, low or high.
Okay.
So when I have this on, it's probably going to be calling for gas, especially early on until it gets hot and in the temperature range you have it set for, and then it would just sit idle, and then until it needs more heat, it won't be calling for gas.
Okay.
So again, we'll just go here. So this you would just leave on. If for some reason it wasn't firing on, I would look here and make sure your gas was on. If it wasn't turning on, and you'll kind of see what I mean by this thing here. So lights, you have an on-off switch for lights, and we have it on a rocker switch that doesn't hold. Reason we did that is because, one, typically you have plenty of light in here to see into the unit. If you want to see a little bit more, you just push the button, you turn it on. This allows those bulbs to last a lot longer. So it's a kind of an energy efficiency thing, so you don't leave it, you forget them on all day long when you don't need them on. But also, when you have lights on and you get a unit that's running at 375, 400 degrees, and your lights have been on for 10 hours, if you're doing this, you have an opportunity to break the filament in the light. So it's just a thing we do, we changed several years ago, so the light bulbs last a lot longer. Because a typical light bulb in the past would be about 2 years, it would get longer than that now. And we do have other units and an LED and all that kind of crazy stuff. For your purposes, it's just an on-off rocker switch here, and it goes off as soon as you touch it. So it's a real positive thing, actually. Again, here's your on-off. You want to be in cook mode. That's going to bring heat into the oven. If you have it in cool down mode, that won't allow heat into the oven. So again, on and off is just right here where the off switch is. Low speed fan. You come in the morning and you're going to be doing prepackaged hamburgers or something like that. You'll probably just come in the morning and turn it on fire because that's going to get the preheat done quicker for you. Because the high fan is going to be moving, you've got more velocity and you're going to be moving your air around in there with more velocity. So it's going to warm up a little bit faster for you than low speed fan. High, low, what do you do with them? I mean, if you're doing a sheet cake in here or something like that, or 5 sheet cakes in here, you're probably going to have it on low, so you don't get that ripple effect on the batter that's inside here. But 80% of what's going to be cooked or warmed up in here is probably going to be on high. So low speed is, hey, we're going to roast the meat in here, and we want to do it at 200 degrees, 215, 230 at a really slow rate. This is going to help with the yield and the moisture of the product more fan speed, more velocity, it's actually going to get a little more brown, but you're going to lose more yield and more moisture when you're in a high speed fan. So, but most things are going to be cooked in high speed. In a school, typically that's what we see. Because you're really doing a lot of retherming, so to speak, warming things up, maybe cooking burgers, cooking chicken patties, cooking hot dogs, corn dogs.
So meats typically are going to be at the high speed.
Why would, unless, almost everything is going to be at high speed. Yeah, unless you're trying, yes, unless you're slow cooking something, or you are afraid it's going to, the wind or the velocity in there is going to create a problem for the product that's in there, which could be like a sheet cake or something like that.
Okay.
But rice, vegetables, meats, like a hamburger patty that, because you only have so much time to cook for a large high school like this. So almost all that's going to be high. And we do have owner's manuals that come with this. They'll have a booklet for you. And it gives you some templates, some ideas of recipes of, okay, you're cooking a frozen hamburger patty or you're cooking a slack hamburger. It'll give you some ideas. You can always go to the Blodgett website, there's cooking ideas on it.
Okay.
So it'll give you some ideas. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky.
How long or what temperature?
Well, typically what we say is if you have directions on a product that you get, and it's say for a static conventional oven, this will cook about 40 to 50% faster than a regular standard oven with no airflow.
Okay.
So a lot of times what you're going to do is you're going to take whatever that recommended cook time and temperature is, maybe leave it on the same temperature, but back off 30% on the time. Or maybe even half on the time and take a look at it, take a thermometer, test it. Oh yeah, we're already at 165 degrees. We're cooked through and through. So it may be a little bit of trial and error when you first start.
Okay.
But once you get them in there, you're done.
Okay.
And this is a really basic control in comparison to a control like this.
Yeah.
So again, here's your on and off. Right here, we got it on low. I'm going to turn it off for now. And then you want to set a temperature, all you do is set a temperature. So I want it to be 300 degrees. I turn it on. What's going to happen is it's going to kick its burner on. It's going to turn on. You can actually audibly hear the fan.
Yeah.
This light's going to come on.
Okay.
This light's saying, hey, we're bringing heat into the oven. Anytime the light's on, we're bringing heat or gas into the oven.
All right.
And so basically we're saying we're not at temperature. When the light goes off, we're at temperature. We're good to go. But it's going to cycle on and off, depending on you open and shut the door and do things like that.
Yes.
Unload, reload. It'll cycle on and off. So you're going to see it coming on and off at times. When it's off, it means you're running right around 300 degrees.
All right.
And then again, here's cook mode. You want to leave it in here while we're cooking. There is a thing called cool down mode. Not used a whole lot, to be quite honest with you. It's used when I got some people who don't like to leave the kitchen with a hot oven. So you would just have it as one of your fan speeds so the unit's on, and you can have it in cool down, and it's basically just blowing ambient air now into the oven. So this can cool the oven off. Or the other thing that people use it for, not a lot, what they do is you've got a product in there, maybe cookies, and you've got them in there a little bit late. They need to be served by 10:30. This, you could leave them in there, turn this on, you can help cool them down. Or you could just take them and slide them into a speed pan rack and maybe you're walking to cool them down.
Yeah.
A little more efficient that way, but this is another way to do it. So you can cool things down by doing that. You can leave them in there after they cook, open up the doors, put them in cool down mode, and it's going to be blowing ambient air temperature right out of that product. Not the health department approved way of cooling products down, in the 2 hours and then the next 4 hours. But if you're going to go serve these cookies right away, non-critical item, you can use this. So basically, you probably won't use cool down. To be honest with you, you probably won't. Like I said, I have some people who don't like to leave their kitchen with ovens with things hot, which is almost impossible to do. And it's not, we're well insulated, you've got fire all over this place. It's probably not going to be it's never really a problem. But some people have that theory, that's what they want to do. But that would be what cool down mode would mainly be used for. Or leave something in there, hit it with the ambient air, try to cool it down quicker after it's been cooked, or just to cool the oven down. You would open the door, have it in a high or low speed fan, and turn it on cool down. 90% of the time, you're just going to be leaving it in cook mode. So it's just going to be sitting there in cook mode. Pretty basic. Cook on and off. That's probably the biggest thing you need to know. And then whatever temperature range you want to run it at, we can go up to 5 degrees. Your timer is an action timer. It goes up to 60 minutes. By action, I mean you get a cool here and you get a touch. Otherwise, the timer's not working. In my opinion. So it'll buzz until somebody comes over there and moves it back. So it's
Okay.
just like that.
I like that.
So it'll tell you whenever you're done. It's pretty.
I at home.
Yes, exactly.
No, it's gone.
So that's the control. Pretty basic questions that you can looking at.
No.
The unit is one of the interesting things about a convection oven is it's not your control typically, it's not your fan. There's the two most important pieces to a convection oven: the door and how you design the vacuum system inside. We all do a little bit differently. A lot of different brands of babies. And we have a 3-year warranty on our door. The unit has I believe for schools, this is up there, it's 2-year partner labor. And with the door, we do a 3-year because we use 3 methods to secure our doors on. Because if the door doesn't sit right, your bake is going to be off all the time.
Right.
So you're going to be spinning your hands all the time. So we painstakingly do things to make our doors best in the industry. So that's why we give the extra year warranty.
Okay.
And the one thing I will say too is, if you're training people on this thing, the best way, obviously the doors work together.
Yeah.
So it's easy, you're grabbing something in and out like that. I always try to get folks to grab it right in the middle here, because it's the most ergonomic way to do it. And go ahead and shut it. Don't, if you go like this, it's not always shut.
Oh.
It'll work, but you're probably going to get a little bit of a weird bake because it's not completely, you're going to get some additional air gases you don't want to have. So don't slam, but yeah, that's absolutely fine for us. We would prefer that because you're going to have a better product coming out of the other way to shut it.
Okay.
The one thing I will tell you, one of the reasons I say grab it here is because you can't seal these doors 100% pressurized. So you're going to have, as you saw some of that smoke coming out and running off, you're going to have heat coming out of here, and it's going to get hot a little bit here. It's going to get hot a little bit here where it's coming into the door. So it's not going to be probably over 130 or something like that, but it's still hot to touch the people who aren't touching hot things, like you're working in a hotel kitchen or something, where you're there 10 hours a day. So you're 3 or 4, you may not use this stuff a whole lot.
Right.
So grab it in the middle. It's going to be cool to the touch. It's going to be easy to open and easy to shut. It's the best way to do it. Now this actually has antimicrobial in it, so it's just kind of an additional thing we do on this porcelainized handle. It's a stainless steel handle that we get the porcelain so it will never rust or anything like that. Because even stainless steel can rust over time, depending on the chemical spray on and stuff like that. So it's, but the point of putting the antimicrobials in there is if someone has been touching raw meats, they're not going to grow if they accidentally touch this. So it's a nice feature to have. Nothing really to worry about to tell people about too much, right?
Right.
So that's
I want to ask this question.
yes.
Yes.
So this is our baffle right here. A lot of ovens you'll still see will have a cloth, high temperature cloth baffle. We've had this for 15 years because it never has to be replaced. So we've gone to this, it works for us, it never has to be replaced, it doesn't really like cloth, high cloth wood. So this is what we use. My only point to this is going to be normal. We're going to see a little bit right here, a little bit in right here. Totally normal from the way we shut the door, which is okay. Now, as time goes on, as they load and they load and they load, sometimes this can get weak a little bit, pushed in. If you get like, so down the road, you're baking, you're not doing cookies in here, and you're finding, wow, I never used to have to spin my pans now I do. I would look at this. And all you have to do is come in here like this with your hand. It just, that's just about perfect here. We just, the top really goes, the top doesn't get hit the same way. The bottom gets hit just from loading, and that's when sometimes it's going to push it in a little bit harder. So it's just doing this to make sure that everything's good.
Okay.
That shouldn't happen for a long time.
Okay.
Again, your sheet pans can go into this direction or this direction. So how do you know?
And there's a difference in how they cook them.
In most cases, yeah. Well, this is kind of baffling it to where our flow of heat goes like this, and then also like this. So it's just a really difficult product, or maybe sometimes when in there, some when it was frozen, some didn't go in frozen. We got a little inconsistency on the where you might need to do it. It just might be a necessity on a some of them, just because of the chemistry of what it's made of. But in most cases, 80–90% of your cases, you're not going to and if you're concerned about that, find that you are more than you want to be, and things like that. I think we were talking through, come by, make sure the others operating properly and stuff like that. We can go thermometers out here in all the corners and say, okay, yeah, we're running in that corner, about the same corner, in this corner, and then we over calibrate it, and sometimes that's what you see too. But in most cases, I hope it's okay, so that's the door. Shut the door. Talk a little bit about these. Go there. Cleanability. So on the exterior unit, these louvers here, we've had them turned down, and we've reduced the number of them. We've taken them off the sides over the years because we're going to do better things with burners and stuff all the time. This is where a lot of wiring and burner systems. So not that this happens a lot, but it does happen. So no tossing of water onto the unit. The exterior of the unit should really only need to be wiped down with a warm soapy or a warm moderate chemical. Warm soapy water is the best on the exterior. So it's just really a wipe down of the unit as often as you can.
Okay.
That type of thing. But the outside doesn't usually get too bad. It's the inside, obviously. Some more of your deeper cleanup that you're going to need to do. This again, porcelain lines, this interior, so no rust, anywhere on the inside of the cavity. It's actually serviceable up front, which is good, because you're bolted to the ground. So service has to happen on it. They can get to every piece of equipment from the front side of the unit. So it's a nice feature to have easy service kind of vehicle. Now, there's only one trick to the racks. If you get a rack, because you'll probably pull these racks out, you can take these in the dishwasher if you want, or you are just have them washed off. One rack's a little bit longer than the other ones because it fits in the bottom because it goes back a little bit farther. So if you've got a rack sticking out in the middle, that one just needs to go on the bottom. Just needs to go below this little piece right here.
Okay.
So you might run into that. Probably not, because these don't actually get pulled out a whole lot. So, but if you wanted to do like a end of the year or end of the semester clean or something like that, so what you do is you can pull all these racks out, take them in the dish area, they're chrome, so they're easily clean, things like that. And then you can actually take these tray slides out of them. They just pop up and out. See this little piece here and this little piece here?
Yeah.
So the tray slides just come up and out of that. And then the whole cavity's wide open for cleaning. So then you can get in here and get down and dirty without having these rack slides on the side. One of the tricks I learned from back in the days when I was in the restaurant was two things. If you're not, and you could put your sheet tray on the bottom, so you're doing pies or something that overflows. If you weren't using all 5 racks, you could have this bottom rack in here. This is how it'll go. It'll go those little 2 beads down. Slide into there, and then you get the beads over the top, and then there's an actual stop on the back of the floor, so it's not too bad. But a couple things you can do. So say you're doing 4 or 6 pies, you can actually put a sheet tray in the bottom shelf. Some of the stuff that might boil over. There's no open flame here, so technically you can put aluminum foil around the bottom if you want to. Like if we were talking about the char boiler over there, I would say no, don't do that because you get these little slide outs where grease can build up on that foil, and you got an open flame that can cause a fire. Here you're not. There's no open flame. There's nothing like that. So you literally can put a aluminum foil on there. In most cases you don't need it. You don't have much overflowing. But if you do believe you're going to have some overflowing, you slide it in there. Just take that out. So that's one way to help keep it clean. One little trick that's out there, obviously you can put in mild detergents. You can want to talk to everybody chemicals from about detergents you use and clean. You guys might already have all that set. Might already all be set, I'm not sure. In most cases, a lot of cases it is. You're just getting these. So caustic chemicals, you want to dilute things like that, but really once I knew what they were, I couldn't look that out there. Most of the time, we really didn't need those back in the right and then they'll give you a better idea. Oh yeah, that's going to be fine here. It's not caustic at all, but you have to, things like that. You don't you're not gonna probably see it here. We can't seal these windows, can't pressurize them, so there's actually an air gap in here. And I doubt I'm gonna see it, but I do see two mixtures here. So if there's a lot of flour flying around and things like that, you can suction them through there, and you might see a little piece of flour in there. I doubt it very hard. I don't really see it too much in high school. I see it more like garden, like shoe plantation, something like that. That's actually why they went to stainless steel. Because they're picking in 14 hours a day. So it's one of the reasons. We don't want anybody seeing our stuff. It's just simpler to use. So really, again, it's just wiping it out. If you're maintaining it on a daily basis, you just maintain it a lot. You're not getting the size maybe once a week. You just take the bottom and not give it a good wipe at the bottom. And slide right back in. These don't have to. But if they're mucked up, you just want to get soap in it. The top, we changed the top, so we really can't sit a purse on top of the flue anymore, because that would be the only thing that can cut off. This needs to be wiped down. Now, the one thing that you want to do a couple times a year, and it's always difficult when we have the seismic feed, is the fan needs to be wiped off every once in a while. So there's a fan. I don't know if you can see it very easily, but yeah, see that silver cylinder thing? Those are your two fans.
Okay.
And then those are your quick disconnects, those yellow hoses in the back here.
Okay.
Quick disconnects. And so that fan, nothing special about it. You just want to just kind of wipe it clean, wipe the back side of it, the air's being blown through there.
Okay.
So every once in a while, just going to run that back side of it. In here, it's not as crucial as the cheesy. We use our elastic. They got, they're going, 18, 20 hours a day. You got flour, dirt, debris, and all this stuff all over the place. But you're going to want to probably do it. And it's just a cloth. That's all it is. Or even in the summertime, one of the things that some of the maintenance guys will do is they'll come through with the air compressor, compressors for ice machines and refrigerators and stuff. They can just get that in there too. Just get a little air on, just to get the flour, dirt, debris, dust in here off of it.
So question for you, is there any type of service that you can call to come and clean?
Yeah, there's maintenance, PM maintenance programs, preventative maintenance programs that, service agencies will do. I'm not sure you guys have anything set up on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, there are preventative maintenance programs where, some customers will have them come in once or twice a year, or maybe make sure they are cleaning compressors, doing things like that. 'Cause I
Yeah,
work-
we have a relationship with the California Restaurant Association, and they're really involved in like our programs and stuff, where something like that.
Well, they could probably direct you a little bit. I don't think, because it's really a service agency that's doing it.
Okay.
It's usually like some type of service agency. They'll get you set up and, set up in like 10 schools, whatever it is.
Okay, oh, I see, gotcha.
So, and like, Jesus or one of the guys from the district, Victor, Jesus, maybe Mayor Shepler or Fred, like people to talk to about that. If you want to do that kind of thing, that's what it's,
Okay.
but it can be good off.
Okay.
And so, really, beyond that, there's not a lot to talk about. Again, not throwing water directly in here, just wiping down the exterior. Open and shut, we want to shut it nicely. On off here, cook mode is what you want in, we want to cook. Timer, whatever temperature you want to be at, you use your safety valve right there.
Okay.
But otherwise, it's just
When the kids open this is cool enough for them to open with just their hand, or do they need any knit for this
no, I mean,
as well?
this is going to be, that's it.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to have them, put a process in where you do that, no problem. I mean, it's always, that's the safest possible way to do it.
Exactly.
No one's going to burn their hand for it.
Okay.
Now, this side will be pretty hot, but you're in good shape, because you got a wall.
Yes.
This side we have,
That's very smart.
we have thermal board insulation in here, so we've got the best insulation in the business because it's kind of like sheetrock. So it can't get moisture on it and fall down, which will create a bad bait. It's going to be corner to corner, edge to edge. And then this side we have muffler fans in it to keep this cool. So this side typically stays good. Right, you gotta keep that.
All right. That's, and both of these are exactly the same. Yeah.
And then I was gonna, when I'm done, I was gonna go ahead and turn it back on for these guys. They're just gonna wanna, and I've talked a little bit about it. This one, they're just gonna wanna take it 3 through 54, 450, and 500 over the next hour or so. And all that stuff you saw.
Yeah.
So we're gonna,
Great.
we'll turn it back on, we'll put it in low. We'll turn them both back on, and then turn the lid on over here. That way, you won't get smoky in here, if you're working with more power.
Did you just,
So that's gonna be pulling out the smoke, which you'll see from these guys.
okay, now should that typically be on?
Anytime you're cooking any of this stuff, it should be on.
Okay. That's good to know.
Because it's gonna pull any of the, it's gonna keep some heat out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
But it's also gonna pull any of the, grease-laying vapors, things like that, that are floating around.
Okay, cool.
Any one of these.
Wow.
And then, I'm sure the wood guy will be good probably.
Oh.
Because they'll
okay.
probably want to talk about the, how long they did it.
Okay. Cool. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Sorry, what was your name?
Do this stuff. Because I'm a rep, like all these other guys who work a lot of different things. So I'll just put blodged oven on here. So you'll know if you have questions about